Good evening, folks. How are you? I'm getting a little bit of a late start on this fifth video. It's actually about 1 o'clock in the morning. This new work schedule is kind of messing me up on getting things done, but as I promised, I'm going to get a video done for each day of this month of April for Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month 2012 here. So again, I've said I'm going to talk about a proactive approach to child abuse prevention as opposed to a reactive one. And tonight, what I'd like to talk about or share with you is an idea I have here of coming up with a system of either nonprofits or daycare centers or things where when times are tough and stresses are happening that parents can get to. Maybe take a break, for a few hours or a day to have their child there. It isn't going to cost the parents any money, if possible. I mean, again, funded by nonprofit organizations or the government. And as we know, government funding for children, in the real aspect of, I mean, there's government programs out there to help children, but when it comes to really positive things that are going to have an impact, anyway, we all know what that is, so we don't want to go deeper into that. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight a little, was that concept of having daycares or nonprofit organizations or places where a parent who's going through a moment or going through a period of time who may just need a break or just need to be able to get some advice, make a phone call, who's at that breaking point, having that available to them, and that can be offered. We can put that back to the other things I talked about in previous days of like the 3 months of weekly visits. During those weekly visits, part of that thing can be, hey, by the way, if any other time you need something, here's ABC that's in your area. This organization, that organization, a phone number, and those things put right in front of it. Like we all know, 911, is our national emergency hotline. Hey, there's an idea that's coming in. Maybe we need a national child abuse quick call hotline that goes directly to something, and we have 1-800-4-CHILD, but that goes to a series of operators. I'm talking about something that goes directly to a law enforcement or a child rights center, and that can act immediately. That doesn't have to go into an investigation, things like that. So I mean, again, I'm throwing my thoughts out there, and I'm hoping someone's going to finally reach out and give me some of yours. I mean, or counter what I'm saying about how you think it may not work or it may work. I mean, whatever. We're supposed to be a joint thing. This isn't just me coming at you with my ideas and you accepting them or not accepting them. It's us coming back and forth. Now, I realize it's a little hard with a video to do that, but I've been offered every single day, and I'll continue to offer it through all 30 of these videos. Call me at 215-626-6260 or reach out to me by email at charlies.angel@gmail.com. That's CHAHLIES.angel, ANGEL, @gmail.com. And as a matter of fact, just last night I set up another email for the International Child Abuse Prevention Task Force. And if you want, reach out to that email. That email is ICAP task, TASK, force, FORCE, @gmail.com. So it's basically ICAP task force @gmail.com. Looking for input. This is something that I was hoping to generate some interest in the day 5 here, and not any kind of other input. Well, although I know I am incorrect. My friend Renee Hutchinson, out there with the Baby James Foundation, she had a gentleman actually contact me today, and he had a great idea, which once I get his permission to use it, so I am wrong. I admit that I'm wrong, that I did get one level of input as to another proactive approach to child abuse prevention, and I think it's really it's a good idea, although it is somewhat reactive as I'm thinking about it. But I don't want to go into that right now, but we will talk about it. But let's come on, people. Let's get involved. I mean, we're the advocates, the child prevention, abuse prevention advocates, warriors, people. Share. Let's go. I mean, I hope I'm not the only one out here doing this. I mean, I'm hoping somewhere else in this big old universe somebody's thinking the way I am and coming up with proactive ways of ending child abuse. not just breaking the cycle of it, but actually ending it. And the truth be known, are we ever going to actually fully and completely end it? Unfortunately, as long as we have humankind, which we're always going to have, we're never going to fully break it and end it. And that's a sad state of affairs. But if we can cut it back, end it in family trees. I mean, ending it our ultimate goal is completely wipe it out, like have it never happen again. And that would require a total eclipse of the sun of human nature in and of itself. And not that that can't happen. I believe that it can happen. The God that I believe in, who's the God of the universe, can do anything, and at the same time gives us the free will, hoping that we'll do what it is that we were designed to do, which is serve each other, and by that we're serving Him. And I don't mean Him in the essence of God being a male figure. I feel that God is a spiritual being that encompasses all of us, and we're not going to go down that road into the spirituality of things, because this is supposed to be about child abuse prevention and a proactive approach to it. So that's my idea tonight. I'm going to cut this video down a little bit here, but again, the idea to bring it back, I know I kind of went off on different tangents at moments here. The idea is have centers set up, nonprofit organizations or government subsidized centers, where a parent who's going through a moment or needs a few moments away, or parents, that may be being exasperated by life's whatever it is going on at that time, can either have somewhere to take the child and leave him for a few hours, or go there and get some advice, or call in. And those programs being made available to the parent before the birth of the child, letting them know, hey, these things are coming, and these things are here if you need them once your child's born. During that 3-month period, while we have that weekly visit going on, that stuff is brought up again and reinforced that these things are available. Will it stop all abuses at the end all and where all? No. And again, that's sad, but it's a real reality. But will it stop some of it and a good portion of it? I absolutely believe it will. So thank you so much for listening. Please reach out. Please get involved. Do something. Sitting around talking is not doing really anything except talking. We need to be hitting the streets. We need to be coming up with ideas, and we need to actually get these ideas and programs in front of people that can make them happen. And we're not talking studies 2 or 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road. I'm looking at statistics today but they're basing them off of 2009. 2009 statistics are being used for what's happening today. It's 3 years later, folks. During those 3 years, how many more children were abused and died? How many more people went through things that, the money that was wasted, and I say wasted on those studies, because as much as we study, we're not getting ahead. So let's get rid of the money wasted on studies. Let's build programs. Let's actually do things that can happen immediately and have immediate results. I look forward to our next video tomorrow evening. I'm going to try to get back to having it on the actual day. And thank you so much. Let's go. Our kids need us, okay? Every child on this planet is each one of our responsibility. Remember that. We're all parents to these children. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to each and every one of your input. Take care.